So on a Monday, the 12th of November of 2018, there was two trailers that came out and they were pretty big when they were first dropped. First up is the teaser trailer to Toy Story 4, and later on there was the first official trailer to Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I do have some opinions on both trailers, so I think I'll start off with Toy Story. So as people knew, there was going to be a fourth Toy Story coming out, and the reception on it was, some people were excited, some people were questioning why they were making a fourth Toy Story. Some people even said that it was pretty unnecessary for a fourth Toy Story, seeing as the third movie did have a perfect ending to the Toy Story movies. Which, yeah, I do get that point, and I do agree with it. I don't really have a problem with them making a fourth Toy Story, because after all, I love Pixar. I made a marathon dedicated to them. And so, when the trailer dropped, I stayed optimistic, and yeah, I actually thought the teaser was alright. Like, I wasn't expecting anything to the story, pretty much like the teaser trailer to Incredibles 2, because that didn't give us anything story related other than just showing us about Jack having powers, despite the fact we already saw him with powers in the first Incredibles movie. So yeah, I wasn't really expecting anything story-wise for the teaser trailer to Toy Story 4. However, we did get a new reveal for a new character named Forky, which is a spork wrapped up with some like string stuff, and he's somehow a toy. It's questionable how he became a toy to begin with. Like, obviously he was just a normal utensil and he couldn't have been used as a toy, but then somehow just putting some stuff on it like googly eyes and everything that makes him into a toy now. I guess we'll have to see how they're gonna explain it. Hopefully they do, because if they don't, that's gonna be a big plot hole. And then the next day, they even put out like a teaser reaction, which reveals two more characters in the Toy Story 4 movie. And it's actually a better teaser, actually, in my opinion. Because like, you get to see a location that's likely where the toys are gonna be going to. And you get to see these other two new characters are gonna be like. Though they are breaking the fourth wall, but then again, this is just a teaser, so it doesn't really bother me that much if it's just breaking the fourth wall. Though if there is one thing about the Toy Story 4 teasers that I have to complain about, which is more of a nitpick, but I just need to bring this up. Basically, it has to do with the aspect ratio. Most movies nowadays have the letterbox aspect ratio, which is where the film is wide and you have like two black boxes on the top and bottom. And that's what the aspect ratio of both teasers for Toy Story 4 is, and that's my main issue because the other three Toy Story movies were like the whole screen. So it would be like 16:9 if something like that. And it's really off to me because I'd rather it stay consistent and it be the same size. I even took the liberty of just editing a version where it is that size, though I got some odd results from it, like mainly with the Pixar logo, but yeah, what can you do? But yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm pretty excited for Toy Story 4. Like, I'm usually excited for a Pixar film anyways. And so now let's get into the next trailer, which I bet some people only clicked onto this video just to care about, and that is Detective Pikachu. So I did hear about this movie like a couple of years ago. I thought it was gonna be alright. I did hear people saying like they wanted Danny DeVito to be Detective Pikachu himself, which like, I've seen people like make video clips of Detective Pikachu from the game and like putting some random piece of audio of Danny DeVito, and yeah, I could see how they want him in it. But like, it's obvious that he didn't actually get to do it because he didn't know what Pokemon was, apparently, seeing as he's not really a trendy person, despite the fact that he was trending when the trailer dropped. But we did get someone to do Detective Pikachu himself anyways, which is Ryan Reynolds. At first I actually thought he was just going to be the human character that joins Detective Pikachu, but then when I watched the trailer and discovered that he is Detective Pikachu himself, I stayed a bit optimistic, and then when the trailer dropped, I was put off by a lot. think this film could be decent, but the trailer was a bit off-putting to me. Perhaps I just need a new trailer that could be a bit better, but we'll just have to wait and see for that. All the other characters in the Pokemon universe that we get to see, some look alright, some are like questionable the way they're done in like CGI. Like Jigglypuff, like he looks a bit off to me. And Charizard, I get they're going a bit realistic with it, but not by too much. Which, yeah, that's okay, but I prefer seeing these characters when they're in the games themselves, because they're made for those. But yeah, that's basically my thoughts, and like, I'm getting this is gonna be a comedy, seeing as there were some comedy-like moments. I just hope that they don't spoil every joke that they have, because that would just be pulling a DreamWorks and Illuminations kind of thing. But hey, How to Train Your Dragon 3 didn't do that, so we're okay. Oh, and another thing. People have been overreacting over the German trailer, because like, you get to hear the Pika Pika that Pikachu would normally say in the games, and all the other countries had that same Pika Pika, except Germany. Germany had the wrong Pika Pika. They got someone else to do it, and people are just really raging over that. Oh boy, I bet no one's gonna want to watch the German version. So in conclusion, in terms of both of these trailers, the obvious one I'm more excited for is Toy Story 4, because like, I love Pixar, but I always give it fair. Like, I'll always treat it as just a movie, not just a Pixar movie, and I'll also be fair on Detective Pikachu, because after all, that was just the first trailer. I'll have my final decision on what I think of the movie when it first comes out, and I get around to reviewing it, because this is a movie based on a video game, hence why I even did this thoughts video with Detective Pikachu in it. But anyways, that's my basic thoughts on both trailers, so I'll see you all in the next video, which is probably going to be the next review. But yeah, take care.